The fall of the Soviet Union back in the early 90s opened up Russia to a new world, and it also created an opportunity for the people of Broadmoor United Methodist Church in Shreveport to show the love of God to people on the other side of the world.
KTBS was there and brought you countless stories on this mission of mercy and adventure. TW Star reports.
The Russian AN-124 cargo plane arrived under cover of darkness, but its mission no secret, certainly nothing sinister. All morning long, Barksdale Airmen and their Russian counterparts loaded the AN-124 with the food and medical supplies collected throughout North Louisiana by Methodist churches and other civic groups.
All this cargo is not of great importance than the relationship between two nations.
And we would walk up to the flats where the Russian, mostly elderly people lived, and we'd have the food boxes that had been prepared in Louisiana. And they would open them up, and then they'd see the staples that had been prepared here.
Food on board that Russian cargo plane was given out last week to Ekaterinburg's oldest and poorest. As members of the Ekaterinburg Methodist Church explained to this woman how to use the food she was getting, she began crying. Thank you, she says, and breaks down. This elderly woman was helped to stand up so she could thank the only American in the room, the photographer.
God bless you.
Spasiba, thank you, she says.
Former KTBS anchor reporter Liz Swain made 2 trips to Russia to document these historic missions for the Arklatex.
How much do things cost now compared to what they used to?
So you mean the prices?
Yes.
The prices have gone up, certainly, and so everything became very expensive for the people.
This was a big deal. Just to be able to get into the country, to take our equipment into the country, to have access to officials.
One of the officials she interviewed was this man. That's right, Russian President Vladimir Putin.
But he was the Vladimir Putin of many years ago, not the Vladimir Putin of today. He was with the KGB, and it had become the FSB, which was the state police, and he was the deputy mayor of St. Petersburg.
The interpreter that was with Liz in Russia was less than happy to be talking with the KGB's Vladimir Putin.
He was sweating on the top of his lip, and he was shaking, and after the interview was over, I said, Misha, are you okay? He said, you do not understand. He is a very important man. He is a very dangerous man. He said, I feared for myself and for my family. He said, I changed some of your questions.
And we encourage you to invite a friend to come with you.
Pastor Dwight Ramsey of the Broadmoor United Methodist Church spearheaded the church's humanitarian efforts and the historic simulcast of Easter services, 1991.
This is the day when Christ broke the bonds of death and hell and rose victorious from the grave. Это день, когда Иисус Христос преодолел оковы смерти и пепла.
KTBS reporter John Harrington brought the story to our morning news program.
Christ is risen indeed.
Easter Sunday, Moscow and Shreveport united via satellite and through common beliefs that make this the holiest day of the Christian calendar.
KTBS was always there to report what we were doing in Russia because it was so newsworthy at that time.
That included the building of a Methodist church in Russia.
I want to thank you as a city council for your gift of land in the park to the United Methodist Church.
This is the First Methodist Church of Ekaterinburg, Russia. Mr. Gillespie told me they are still meeting there today, and there's also a non-denominational church that gathers in that same building. TW Star, KTBS 3 News.